deflection save.
Shot! Stopped by the goaltender. Scooped up along the wall by Silverberg. Centering pass! Blocked in traffic. Taken by Klingberg. Makes the save. Puck grabbed by Klingberg.
You put this kind of pressure on, eventually they can't chase you anymore. Now he's got room to carry the puck.
Carries it in. Takes the feed. Sends a pass over. Here's a blast. Makes the save. Works it across to Raquel. And now it's grabbed by Raquel. From the neutral zone, moving forward here along the boards. Moves the puck. And that one's broken up. Into the offensive zone. Centering pass. He was right there and they can't convert. Team Sweden's in transition. And they'll dump it in. Finland's gained possession along the boards. Feeds the puck to Komarov. They've got numbers. Big play inside the defensive zone. Over the line they come. Takes the puck along the boards. Right on the doorstep. Oh, and he can thank his stick for that one.
In tight, he had to make an excellent save.
Here in the late goings of the period, 1-0 is where we sit at this point. Pettersson's won the face-off deep inside the offensive zone. Rantanen's carrying it ahead. Puts it on net, and that one's turned away. Puck scooped up by Nylander. Team Finland's got control of the puck. Clock ticking down here inside the first period. And the puck's booted away. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Nylander. Nylander's got it in the offensive zone. Takes a shot. Good positioning there to knock it away with the glove. And that closes the book on the first 20 minutes of this one. 1-0 is the score as both teams make their way to the respective rooms.
Do you know someone in your community who goes the extra mile to help out? Nominations for our team.
As both teams get a breather here in this first intermission, we'll do the same and get ready for period number 2. And we are just moments away from the start of period number 2. Here we go, middle frame now underway as the puck drops. Ray, what's your assessment of the game to this point?
Team Finland's been really good so far. They're playing defense by being in the offensive zone. They have the majority of the shots and a 1-goal lead.
James Cybulski, Ray Ferraro with you here in the early going of this period. We got a 1-0 game to this point. Back underway, and they take possession here inside the offensive zone. And it's a quick pass to Vatanen. Sends the pass over. Just wide.
They say it's a game of inches, James. If that puck is a couple of inches to the side, that hits the post and goes in.
With possession along the wall. Hammers the shot. Too much congestion. Blocks the shot. Quick pass to Pettersson. Move to the middle. Snaps it onto the net. Comes up with the blocker save. Barkov's got the puck through the neutral zone. Moves it quickly over to Barkov. Heads deep inside the offensive zone. Markstrom's going to hang on to that one for a whistle.
Quickly on top of that, James. He needed a cover there. Up, he flares up the arm with the blocker. Makes a pretty good save here.
Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. 1-0 the score. And momentum on their side as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Sends it over to Hedman. Tosses it to Landeskog. Along the half wall with the puck. With the stop. Picked up along the boards by Zibanejad. And now he moves it to Laine. Moves the puck along the half wall. Right in the slot, and they can't connect. Carries it across the line. Centering pass. Finland's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Passes it to Granlund. Takes the pass. Shot! And there's the save. Great reflexes, another save.
Flashes the leather right in the slot on a difficult chance.
Team Finland's message going into this one when we talked to them at the morning skate was to get a lot of pucks on net. They've done just that, and they lead as a result. And a solid job tying up his opponent. Takes the feed. Finland's gained possession. Now a quick pass to Koivu. Handles the puck. Unloads it just wide. Here's a shot and makes the save. Quick feed to Klingberg. Pass to Dahlin. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. And he slides it quickly to Aho. On the attack along the boards. With the one-timer. And that shot dies in traffic. The one-time rocket makes the save with the glove. Getting into the later stages of this period, we've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Scores!
They score back-to-back goals. They stay aggressive after getting the first one. They tack another one on here. Control of the face-off by the offensive team allows them to snap it into position for the shot. The goalie's not set, and he gets beat on it.
Team Finland's extended their lead to 2-0 here in the second. They look good.
Really good game for them so far. They haven't given much up in the defensive zone. They've really pushed at it in the offensive zone and finally rewarded again with that second goal.
Here they come on the attack. Wrist shot from the slot. Turns it aside with the glove.
Yeah, he flashes the leather there to make the stop on a really difficult chance.
Finland's been the better team tonight, and they lead as a result late in the second. Backlund's won the draw. Floats it right onto the tape. Forsberg's got the puck. Here's a short pass to Forsberg. Here he is, tries to tuck it in, and he makes the save. Team Finland's generated a lot of quality scoring chances, which is why they lead here late in the second. While the setters are jammed up, nice job by the winger to steal the puck. Feeds it to Komarov. Moves it to Carlson.
In the second period.
Picks it off in the offensive end. Quick pass to Carlson. Pass right in front. And that one's stopped. Angles it over to Teravainen. Here's a rocket of a shot. Oh, comes up with the stop. And that'll do it for period number 2. They'll take a 2-0 lead into the third period.
Don't miss the chance to see the greatest talents in the world when they visit our city. See the official arena website for details on upcoming concerts.
Third period just around the corner. Ray and I will be ready to bring all the action in moments. And we are just moments away from the start of the third period. Barring extra time, the final frame of this one. Here we go. Third period is underway. Once again, I'll send it back down to my broadcast partner, Ray Ferraro, who is at ringside. Ray, we've got 2 periods played. How do you see this thing?
Team Sweden's had such a meager total of shots on goal. Predictably, they haven't scored. They've got to get more pucks to the net.
And now he moves it quickly to Carlson. And that one's broken up. Takes it across the blue line. Moves it quickly over to Granlund. Puts it towards the net. Comes up with a stop. Dishes it to Carlson. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Quick feed to Carlson. Point shot on the redirect. Finland's got a hold of it along the wall. Directs it on over to Granlund. Looks to get the puck over to Barkov. Slides the puck across to Carlson. Tried to make a move and the puck hops away.
Wanted to get in just a little closer. Puck slides off his stick, and that's it for the chance.
And a great save! And now it's over to Laine. Reads it perfectly in the defensive end. Here's a short pass to Landeskog. Carries the puck up through center. And now he tries to get it across to Granlund. Here's a shot with the stop. And now he angles it across to Lindell. Receives the pass. Can't hang on to the puck after the play. Kind of lost control for a second there, but regains possession. Nice pass. Back at the point, they set it up. Landeskog's got it along the wing. Slides the puck over. And that goes off the iron and stays out.
Sweden's still going to have to grind away here. They trail, and they're looking for something to go their way. That didn't help.
Granlund's got it against the boards. Picked up along the wall by Silverberg. Silverberg's going to play it against the half wall. Moves it to Raquel. Scores! They're not out of this one yet.
Now they get one to bring themselves to within one here. Now they got to keep the climb. I never was a goalie, but I know when I sat on the bench and it got late, you start thinking about the shutout. The goalie's got to be thinking about it. So late in the third period and this shutout bid is gone.
Sweden's closed the gap here in the second half of this third.
They've given themselves an opportunity now, just trailing by one.
Backlund's won the draw here in the neutral zone.
Scored by number 6.
Brings the puck into the offensive end now.
Assisted by number 11.
Tries to get it to Dahlin. Quick pass to Klingberg. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Great read to break up the play.
Finland's stick position is exemplary tonight. Teams can look at this on video and say, that's how you defend the middle of the ice.
Comes up with the stop. Takes the feed. Dahlin's moving it ahead. Fires it into the offensive zone. Finland's got it behind the net. Strong use of the body. Tries to get it over to Donskoy. Nice poke check. Team Sweden's looking to break out of their own end. Inside of the last minute here in this third. Moves it around along the half wall. Moves it quickly over to Donskoy. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Mata. Denied by the goaltender. Up the neutral zone now. Quick feed to Pettersson. Takes a shot. Gets in front of it. Goaltender has made his way to the bench. The extra attacker's out. They need a goal here big time.
Heiskanen's on the receiving end of this huge hit. Sometimes you've got nowhere to go.
Here in the late going of the frame, it's a 2-1 game. And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. Sends a pass over to the empty net. That goes wide. Puck picked up by Lindholm. Here's a short pass to Forsberg. Taken by Rantanen. Inside his own end, moves the puck. Takes a shot. Big time stop there.
Pretty efficient save there. The goalie helps the D-man out by putting the rebound in the corner.
Stopped by the goaltender. Straight up the middle. Here they come. Centering pass. A chance to end it. And that shot gets caught in traffic. It is all over. Great. They had plenty of opportunities to try to get that power play going, and they certainly did.
Well, finally, with having the power play advantage, you would think you're going to cash through a little bit, but the coaches made a couple adjustments on the power play on the bench, and it eventually paid off for them.
For Ray Ferraro, I'm James Cybulski. Thanks for joining us tonight.